were visiting last week out in the hallway, I was asking him, okay, we know that with everything that's going on in the world today, with the stress, with all of the fatigue, all the staying home, all the crazy crap, and you are just really popping out the platelet-rich plasma, the PRP, to regrow hair.
Right.
And I asked Dr. Lee, and I said, does the PRP still need to be nourished? And the answer was,
of course. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So that's why, like with our Monate collagen and our Monate, the Capixel that is in our IRT spray, it goes hand in hand. But I, being a beauty operator with a lovely bride, does she not look great today?
Yes. She always looks great.
Yeah. So I was asking her, I said, how would we encompass you coming in here?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how the PRP injections, I don't know where it
comes from and things
I know
like
it
that.
comes from the adipose tissue, which I cheated and Googled that. But how does it work? How do you get the fat into PRP and then into my head?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So since you brought that up, let's kind of go through the little aspects of what I call biological medicine. That falls into the area of regenerative medicine, my little diamond. And so in that area, I mean, that's a huge field, including hormone replacements and all this kind of stuff. But in that area, PRP, platelet-rich plasma, actually comes from the blood. We actually take out about 10, 20, sometimes 60 cc's of blood, and we concentrate that, and we actually take the platelets out of that blood from the serum. And platelets just normally are the cells that help you clot. If you cut yourself, eventually you clot, or eventually you die, but eventually you clot. But those are platelets are the ones that actually, do start that whole cascade of clotting. But what's interesting is when you take it out and concentrate it and inject it into, tissue, joints, and all these different places, it actually has almost a stem cell-like effect. They're not stem cells, but they actually incite regenerative and growth type of reaction, actually recruiting stem cells, growth factors, etc. So that's why a lot of people are using PRP in the scalp to start that whole regenerative process.
Okay, is that,
I was going to ask, can it regenerate your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on the length of how much you've been bald or lost hair. So everybody's a little different. So if people are interested in this, they need to go to a practitioner who understands the biology of hair and understands scalp, because there are many reasons why you lose hair. I mean, you mentioned stress. Well, stress is one of them. It's a big one.
Stress and surgeries,
exactly,
chemotherapies,
and
all
even
that
things
stuff.
like fungus, infections.
Yeah.
Some people, you have genetic predisposition. Sometimes hormones like bad thyroid, low thyroid status. There are a lot of different reasons. So you need to kind of figure that out first. Make sure you start to correct that and even that out. Because if you don't want to have a bad playing field. Because you can do all these things. But let's say some people go and actually have hair transplant. That's a very expensive procedure. But if biologically you're not set up for it, you're going to waste all that money because all the hair's gone.